मैंने रिक्वेस्ट किया था अपूर्व जी से, मिशन की आपके जो भी कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं, कि मुझे अच्छा लगेगा। डू अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी? मैं इसलिए इस भाषा में कि ये ज़्यादा बेहतर समझी जाती है देश में, चाहे बिहार हो या दूसरे हों। और मेरी रिक्वेस्ट आपसे रहेगी, इफ़ यू आस्क मोर क्वेश्चंस, आई विल give brief of this exam as brief as possible. This is 3-tier system. I hope you all are in graduation or in school level. Hello?
Graduate.
Maybe
Sir,
some of you may be in the colleges, some might have completed your degree, whatever. Just very brief introduction of the civil service examination. You know, after independence, ICS was converted into Indian Civil Services. Now it is better known as Civil Services Exam. Why Civil Services? Because this includes almost 25 departments. Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service, Indian Foreign Service, then 4 services of Railway, Revenue Service, Income Tax, Custom, Postal Service, Postal Department. And from 79, this is only single examination. Before that, there were different papers for IAS, for IPS, for Foreign Service. Interview marks were different. Age was also different for all services. But from 79 onward, it is known as Civil Services Exam. Okay? Now, from 79, this is 3-tier system. 3-tier system, that first is prelim, then mains exam, and then interview. I am repeating it for those who have not seen on the Google of the system. Now, from 16th of September, main exam is going to be held for this year. For this year, prelim was held in 28th of May. Then within 20 days, result was declared in June, and that for 3 months now, from 16th of September, mains exam will be there. Okay? Now, after, then result of mains will be after 2 months, maybe end of this year, and then interview will start. So this is the examination system. Now, let's come to the first stage. First stage is 200 each. 2 papers are there. 200 for general studies and 200 for reasoning. This is known as CSAT examination. Aptitude tests. Those who will clear this, they will appear for main examination. How many will clear? Now, first, in prelim, almost more than 10 lakhs students apply, but generally 60-70% appear. Every year it is 7-8 lakhs all over country. How many will clear? Number of the 10 times of the number of vacancies. For example, if number of vacancies conveyed to UPSC is around 1,000, then 10,000 will clear prelim exam. Okay? And these 10,000 will appear from the mains examination, which is going to held from 16th of September. Then how many will clear? 2.5 times. Means 2,500 will clear on average, depending on the vacancies. If vacancies are less than 1,000, but you assume if you are appearing for next year and after 2 years or 1 year, the vacancy will be plus minus thousands, from the range of 900 to 1,100. Okay? Then 400 marks for the prelim, and then for mains 16 something, and then for interview 275. marks. Everything, that interview will be held in Delhi only. You all will at that time, and then next day your medical exam is also there. Now, I will focus on the how to prepare for this examination. My simple solution is, listen what I am saying. In my opinion, my experiences, I found it the simplest examination of my life. But rider is, if you are reading daily newspapers, you are fond of reading books, all variety of books. You may be engineer, it's not confined to only physics, chemistry, maths. You have to be in touch with the real politics also, social changes, science and technology applied part. Newton's law is important, Bernoulli theorem is important, but more than that, your everyday life, environmental issues, sociological issues. I'm happy that some girls candidates are already there. You know, from last many years, girls are ranking more than the boys. Last year, all 4 toppers were from the girls. Before last year also, Tina Dabi has earned a good name and publicity. Many more. My appreciation is because girls are more, they concentrate better than boys, despite all limitations, despite in our society. And even UPSC also, my impression is they give more consideration for girls candidates. Some more conclusion. In last 10 years, engineers are dominating. No harm in that, because at the time of school level or the 12th, they are better than the social sciences group. And everybody plan for IIT. And nowadays, all IITians, NIT, everybody is appearing for civil services. So, the first lesson, start reading newspaper. If you are from Calcutta, Telegraph, my favorite newspapers will be Indian Express, and then Hindu also. Otherwise, most of the newspapers are locally biased with the government. I can't comment on Telegraph. I used to see it, but recently I was in Bangalore. I found Deccan Herald also equally good. So not too many, 2 newspapers. And those who are from the vernaculars, if you are from Bengal or you are Bihar, 1 newspaper of Hindi in Bengal, if you are in Bengal in Jharkhand, and 1 in Bengali, that is also equally important. Reading as much as possible. You may be appearing for the examination, maybe, but make it as a routine. I will recommend hard copy. Online is also equally good. I take newspaper, and some newspaper I read online. If possible, sometimes the important cuttings. For example, now, recently, there has been a success story of moon landing by our ISRO. Some important news and analysis are coming that how we started, what has been our plus and minus points. You can keep a cutting from that, if possible, depending on your time. Otherwise, some competitive magazines are also available. Every month you start that. Another point will be whether it is compulsory to attend coaching classes. My recommendation is 50-50. If you are reading newspapers, before that, equally important is NCERT books, social science especially. History, political science, economics. You keep them from 9th onward. If you have already, it's all right. Otherwise, you take from market, keep it at home. That will be useful for your younger brother and sister also. It's a complete, a good coverage and by brilliant of authors. I have been part of NCERT committee from 2004 to 2009. It is not because that I have been the part of that. Whosoever appear for civil service examination, the basic, the foundation is NCERT books. सिर्फ रटने के लिए नहीं, उसको समझने के लिए. Those who are in colleges, 11th, 12th में हैं या कॉलेज लेवल पे है, आप उनके पढ़कर आपस में डिस्कस करेंगे. That will be not only discuss. If your younger brother are in 9th, 10th or 6th or 7th, sometimes you can take their classes also of social sciences. क्योंकि उनकी उन किताबों में भी बहुत अच्छा दिया होता है. और जब हम किसी को पढ़ाते हैं तो और भी बेहतर अंडरस्टैंडिंग होती है दोस्तों. This is the beginning. Now, equally important point is in mains examination, there is one optional paper. Before 2011, it used to be 2 optional papers. You can take sociology, anthro, political science, history, even literature, Bengali literature, Hindi literature, Malayali, whatever. The 8 scheduled languages. Now we have 22 languages. That can be the one of the options. The structure of main examination is, you will observe, you can take from the Google, 1000 marks are for general studies. 4 papers, 250 each. One will include history, political science, another science and technology, then economics, etc. etc. So, why I am emphasizing on the newspapers and the general knowledge? Because 1000 marks are for general knowledge. And then 200 marks for the essay paper. If your general studies is good, you can express in essay also. And that will be equally useful for interview of 275 marks. So the major part is of the general knowledge, history, political science, everything. Optional paper is having only 500 marks. For example, you have physics, then physics 1 and physics 2, 250 each. History, 250, 250, including world history, political science, whatever subject you choose. Now, sometimes those who are from engineering backgrounds, they may be from IITs or whatever, but generally 70-80% opt for social science, sociology, political science, history. Your question may be, why not? Because they feel that science subjects are more difficult to handle. Social sciences are not that. So for that, generally they attend coaching classes in Delhi or Calcutta, Jamshedpur, Patna, now everywhere. I will add now, online is equally preferred because all cannot afford to come to Delhi. Coaching fees is there. More than that, you have to make arrangement for your stay. That is also equally costly. So I will recommend, अगर आपने पढ़ाई अपनी न्यूज़पेपर को अच्छा पढ़ा, आपस में डिस्कस किया, अगर स्कूल में हैं, कॉलेज में हैं, तो उनसे भी मैं कहूँगा कि वो डिबेट और अरेंज कराएं, डिस्कशन कराएं, इससे हम और शार्प होते हैं। और जो लोग अपीयर हो रहे हैं, इफ द पीयर ग्रुप इज इक्वली इम्पोर्टेंट, अगर उनके 2-4 दोस्त आपस में मिलकर तैयारी करते हैं तो और भी अच्छा रहता है। लेट्स से हिस्ट्री में बी माई interest of area, somebody may be political science, somebody may be a student of science. If we sit together, discuss, whether it is newspapers or anything, maybe one who is from science, he can better explain the progress in science and technology, whether it is atomic, in the area of atomic, or the battery of lithium, or space research, or maybe the environmental issues. One who is from history, he can better explain the relations between Sardar Patel and Nehru, role of Gandhi, Rabindranath Tagore. That sometimes helps a lot. When I said that this, I found it the simplest examination, that for me, the 2 regions. I was fond of books, mostly in my mother tongue, then supported by English. And the equally important point was my friends. When I reached Delhi from my western UP, I found good friends. They were very, and everybody got selected. I supported them with my subjects and they supplement with their subjects. That's all. After successful all 3 exams, then you will be sent to Mussoorie, Railway College, Baroda. I was course director there for Police Academy, Sikandrabad. And how department will be allotted? As per your merit, subject to medical fitness. For IPS, medical fitness is slightly higher. Even for railway service, railway traffic service is slightly higher. Otherwise, medical standard is not that important. Your merit is important. When you come for interview part, rest of the things we can discuss later on. Okay? This is brief from my side. Now I will wait for your questions. Thank you, dost.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. I think definitely the aspirants, they have got a lot of answers already which they had in their mind. Even then, अगर फिर भी कोई क्वेश्चन है या रहना चाहिए तो आप लोग जरूर प्रश्न पूछ सकते हैं. As he had said, he likes you to speak in Hindi, so we can try this also. Okay, you come out with your questions, boys and girls.
I will request everybody must have one question. Even more.
Yes, sir, I am also trying in Hindi. हमें हिंदी.
Yes, please.
बहुत हिंदी बोलना पड़ता है सर.
बहुत अच्छा, अच्छी बात है.
Okay, any question?
Good evening, sir. My name is Abhijit Sharma, and I have one question. I have one doubt. Actually, now I am in standard 12, and I have taken PCM.
Okay.
So my question is, what kind of books should I read now so that I can prepare? What kind of books? I mean that now I am in 12th in PCM. So what kind of questions are asked from science background?
Okay.
For any example.
अभिजीत, मेरा अभी आपसे रिक्वेस्ट रहेगा कि you intend to appear in civil services, but before that you have to good marks in PCM. Maybe you may be planning for engineering also.
Yes, sir.
So right now you focus only on PCM, etc. But start reading newspapers right now.
Sir, I am reading newspaper from last 10 years.
Okay, where are you? Which station you are from, Calcutta or Jamshedpur?
From Jamshedpur, sir.
Okay, if you are fond of newspaper, then it's perfectly all right. You will do well. I let you. So now, once you go to engineering, because degree is the must.
Yes, sir.
Preparing for the, so now your more focus can be on this. As soon as you join engineering college, then you can give more time for the NCERT books, because now, right now, I will not advise you to read political science or history or whatever. But as soon as you reach the engineering college, then you take the bunch of your all books to your engineering college also. And I am 100% sure you will succeed.
Okay.
If you are
Thank you, sir.
Reading newspaper for last 10 years, then I assume that you will be better than thousands of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good question. Thank you. Sinigda, Sutapa, Somnath, Shreya, Shayan, Apurva, Avneet, Anjali, Nandini. Why are you silent?
Sir, I am having one more question.
Okay.
Sir, you are from Bengal, so I assume that you are from Bengal because you had talked a lot about Kolkata. So my question is, when during interview and during mains exam also, which language did you choose?
Let me tell you, I am from Western UP. I belong to a farmer's son from Bulandshahr. I did my BSc Zoology, Botany, Chemistry, and I took my first attempt in 1979.
Okay, sir.
And I am more comfortable in my mother tongue, Hindi. But
Okay.
The English of only 10th standard is required in the main examination. So why I am saying this, if those who are having good English is perfectly all right. But even if you have your good Hindi or your good Bengali, that won't matter because the content matters.
Okay, sir.
Question and that answer should be up to the mark with the latest theories, and then you will succeed. And interview UPSC is very supportive. Most of the time, interviews in English. But if anything, if you want to express in Hindi, most of the time, they will allow you. So language will not be any barrier for you. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Sir, Abhijit is the state topper in the Jharkhand 10th exam.
Oh, very good. बहुत अच्छा. Abhijit will wait maybe after 4 years.
Yes, sir.
We will celebrate Abhijit's success.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
No, you will succeed. Those who are in newspapers and let me tell you, इसमें मेरा अनुभव ये है कि बहुत अमीरों के बच्चे नहीं इतने सफल हो रहे जितना कि हमारे छोटे कस्बाई जो लोग बच्चे मेहनती हैं वो सफल हो रहे हैं, जो किताबें पढ़ते हैं, कई तरह की किताबें पढ़ते हैं, फ्रॉम नक्सलाइट मूवमेंट टू पॉलिटिकल मूवमेंट्स. That is my impression. Okay. Next question, please.
Sir, one more question.
Yeah, yes, sir. You continue. You as much as जब तक कोई दूसरा नहीं बोलता आप क्वेश्चन पूछते रहिए. That will help everybody. Please.
Sir, as you are from BSc background, I think you said it. And so my question is, which subject would be marks scoring if I choose it during my exam preparation?
अभिजीत, अभी से इस चीज की बारे में मत सोचिए. मैंने आपको बताया कि 1000 मार्क्स तो जनरल स्टडीज के होते हैं जिसमें एक ग्रेजुएशन लेवल की हिस्ट्री, पॉलिटिकल साइंस, इकोनॉमिक्स, ज्योग्राफी सभी कुछ होता है. और ये डिपेंड करेगा, सपोज यू हैव बीन द टॉपर, आपका पीसीएम और इसमें बहुत अच्छा रहे और आईआईटी में जाने के बाद आपको लगेगा कि सपोज यू जॉइन मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग, देन समटाइम्स mechanical engineering will help you in 2 ways. You can appear with mechanical engineering for Indian Forest Service also and civil services also. And maybe this may also be possible. For example, my son did in mechanical engineering from IIT Delhi. But lately he found that I am more interested in social sciences. तो उस समय आपको ऐसा लगेगा करे मैं सोशियोलॉजी लूंगा या एंथ्रो लूंगा. सो इट इज टू अर्ली टू डिसाइड. ओके, बट यू मस्ट हैव नॉलेज ऑफ ऑल सब्जेक्ट्स. मुझे सिविल सर्विस एग्जाम सबसे अच्छी बात ये लगती है कि इसमें दैट मेक्स यू ए रियल स्टेट्समैन. you know everything, political science, history. So that is the best part of this. Otherwise, a engineer will be only a linear knowledge. A student of commerce will be knowing only commerce, but one who appears for civil services, he knows everything to some extent. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
This one, yeah. I think I can see Somnath has some question. Somnath,
Okay.
you ask the question.
Please. Somnath, you have been the ISRO chairman for this year. Success story.
Yes, sir. I have seen 2 days ago. Yes, Somnathan is is very good person, and he achieved the success that
Yeah.
day, which did not achieve the Sir Kesiban sir or the great person that is it is
आपकी आवाज में कुछ गड़बड़.
Chandan 2 was failed.
अपना इंट्रोडक्शन दो और कौन सी क्लास में पढ़ रहे हो.
अच्छा, सोमनाथ, you are not audible clearly. सोमनाथ, सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है ठीक.
Now
आपकी आवाज में कुछ गड़बड़ है.
audible, sir. Yes, sir. Now am I audible, sir?
हाँ, yes, please.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I am Somnath Sahu from Ghatal, which in the district of West Midnapur in West Bengal. Sir, now I am preparing for the civil service. Now just I have started. You can say I am newcomer. So, sir, my question is, how to overcome self-doubt? Are they built different who clear this exam? Because sometimes I believe I can or I can't. So that's why how to overcome self-doubt, and are they built different who clear this exam? Are they different from from me? This is the first question, sir. I have 3-4 questions, so this is the one of 4th question.
मैं बहुत ब्रीफ आंसर दूं. देखो, हम
Yes, sir.
ये मैंने फिर से रिपीट करूंगा, ये एग्जाम इस कठिन बिल्कुल नहीं है. अगर आप सिस्टमेटिक हैं, आप रटने की बजाय समझने पर जोर देते हैं, अंडरस्टैंडिंग पे, एंड इफ योर आर्ट ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन, राइटिंग इज गुड, देन यू विल 100% सक्सीड. जो लोग रटे हुए उत्तर देते हैं वो उतने सफल नहीं होते. और मैंने फिर से कहा कि जिनकी ओवरऑल अंडरस्टैंडिंग पढ़ने की होती है, तो जो लोग सेलेक्ट होते हैं वो हम में से होते हैं. बहुत आसान है. मैं फिर से ये कहूँगा, ऐसा नहीं किए कि वो कोई फरिश्ते होते हों, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. लेकिन आपको सिस्टमेटिकली पढ़ाई करनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि पूरा देश के नौजवान उसमें अपेयर हो रहे हैं. तो इस कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ आपको चलना पड़ेगा. सोमनाथ, ओके. Your next question.
Okay, sir. My second question is, does reservation affect in UPSC? I mean, does reservation affect one's rank in the UPSC, and what is the process of the cutoff? Because I don't know, sir.
Can you repeat your question, please?
Does reservation quota, does a reservation affect one's rank in the UPSC? I mean, quota reservation.
Somnath, you need not worry for that. देखिए, भारत सरकार की दैट इज ए पॉलिसी कि दोज वीकर सेक्शन, SC, ST, OBC, they have reservation up to 50%, and 50% are for open. Even for the EWS, economically weaker section, we have quota. So that is not. And nowadays, earlier there used to be a quite gap between those of cut point for reserve candidate and cut point for general candidate. Nowadays, that gap is increasingly reduced because their per capita income, their standard of education is also improving in last 20-30 years. So you need not worry for that. This is competition. So you prepare, have a faith in God, and need not worry about that reservation factor. Okay.
Yes, sir. And third question is, sir, though prelims and mains depends on one's cognition, but what about the, sir, interview? I mean, some people, they did not select and cannot they can't rank in UPSC for the interview because their interview sometimes are not good. So what is the reason behind it? I mean, prelims and mains depends on the one's cognition, and what about the interview, sir?
देखो, फिर से मैं वही कहूँगा, जब इंटरव्यू की स्टेज आएगी ना, इंटरव्यू में भी मेरा आपसे आग्रह है कि आप अपनी भाषा में हिंदी में बोलेंगे तो ज़्यादा बेहतर। इंटरव्यू में भी अगर आप ईमानदार, आपकी पर्सनैलिटी है, आप बोर्ड इतना अनुभवी होता है, इतने सारे लोगों को उन्होंने देखा होता है। मान लीजिए उन्होंने कहा कि व्हाट इज योर इंटरेस्ट एरिया, यू विल से एजुकेशन। सपोज दे आस्क कि व्हाट आर द न्यू फीचर्स ऑफ न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, पता लगा कि आप उसका जवाब ही नहीं दे पाए, तो पता लगा ना कि आपने जो कहा कि एजुकेशन मेरा एरिया है, लेकिन न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी का भी नहीं पता, या एजुकेशनल डेवलपमेंट का नहीं पता, या आपको उन चीज़ों का नहीं पता कि जो एजुकेशन की फील्ड में हो रहे हैं, तो वो तुरंत पकड़ लेंगे कि ये इसकी पर्सनैलिटी में कहीं ना कहीं डायकोटोमी है और गैप है, तो वो आपके लिए माइनस जाएगा। जब आपने कहा कि आप कोई भी अपना इंटरेस्ट एरिया बताएं, उसके बारे में आपको पूरा पता होगा, तो वो आपको बहुत अच्छा नंबर देंगे। इंटरव्यू के लिए सबसे जरूरी है, आप भले ही किसी प्रश्न का जवाब न दे पाएं, लेकिन ईमानदारी से अगर कोई प्रश्न नहीं भी आता तो आप कह देंगे कि सर आई डोंट नो, आई विल रीड अबाउट दिस। जनरली मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम पॉजिटिव आंसर, I will read about this. That should be the aspect. So the overall personality, and you assume that UPSC board members are very positive. They encourage you even to express in your mother tongue. That is the beauty of this examination. They will not go for the hi-fi English or that you should be very a different kind of soldier. I will request you, if you are in Jamshedpur or whatever, हमें अपने क्लास में हम महात्मा गांधी और रविन्द्रनाथ टैगोर की उन बातों को यकीन करता हूँ कि मदर टंग प्लेज ए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. Only English is not sufficient. English is important, but it's not sufficient. That's why in सिविल सर्विस एग्जामिनेशन आपको एक पेपर मदर टंग में भी क्वालिफाई करना होता है. ठीक है, अगर आप ऐसी वो रखते हैं अंडरस्टैंडिंग, तो यूपीएससी के इंटरव्यू में भी आपको बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स मिलेंगे. अल्टीमेटली तो आपको इस देश की जनता के साथ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन करना है ना, अंग्रेजों के साथ तो नहीं करना. ठीक है, और क्वेश्चन बताओ.
Yes, sir. My fourth question is how to write, sir, question answer. When I try to solve the question answer, then I can't find the root. Then is there any way to write the question answer, sir?
Somnath is a very important question. You know the UPSC is famous for this only. Write your answer in 100 words. Mains exam generally. Your essay will be around 1200 words. It is not like any other examination that you are writing 4 pages, 5 pages. They clearly ask for this. और मैं आपको बता दूं कि जितना अच्छा आपको अपनी सब्जेक्ट की समझ होगी, उतना ही कम से कम शब्दों में, in minimum words, you will be able to express. That only practice will make you more mature. That's the only. On YouTube, many interviews are there. Sometimes you can see those interviews also of the toppers interview. That will help. Okay, Somna? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sir, in interview, if I say I want to conversation with in Bengali language, then is it applicable? I mean, they will accept or not, sir?
Yes.
Because some.
Good, very good question. In interview form, there is a one column, which language you would like to be interviewed. Even if you have appeared with English medium in all your subjects, main examination, in interview, most of the people, they prefer English, followed by Hindi. Many Gujarati, many Marathi, those who are from rural area, English is a privilege. Those who can afford English school with more fees, that's the fact of life. In government school, rural area, there is no good English teacher available. So how their English can be better? So they prefer Hindi also. But if you want to express in Bengali, they will allow in Bengali also. Okay, and you can
Okay, sir.
You can opt for Bengali as a medium for the main exam also.
But sir, Bengali book is not available for the UPSC. I mean, not too much. So that's why Bengali people they choose the English book. But if Bengali wants he or she want speak in Bengali in interview,
They
then
will,
is it?
they will allow. They will allow. For
Okay,
that,
okay.
UPSC makes a special arrangement.
Okay, okay. Last question, sir. I mean, interviewer, they want which type of capability in inside me. I mean, which
This is
capability?
this is a repetition of that. Whatever current affairs is going on. For example, suppose you are appearing today for interview. The question may be, do you agree with the name given on the success of moon Shiv Shakti? Randomly, they may ask, this year, which states are going for election? Now, maybe in the coming day, Chhattisgarh will go for election, Madhya Pradesh will go. So that how much you are aware of the developments. There may be question, can you comment on the BRIC conference? Recently it was in Africa, where Chinese PM also came, our Modi also came. So anything on the daily basis, whatever going on, that's the beginning of the interview. Then they will go deeper into that, whatever your optional paper is. Suppose it is in political science or history, so any international or national news can be there. Okay, I wish you should reach to interview level, and then once again I will brief you. Okay, all the best.
Sir, my last question. This is my last question.
Okay.
If if I want to sit in UPSC, then at first we go through the syllabus and second is routine. So, sir, please tell me, sir, how I make the routine, because sometimes I black out. So if you advise me, then it will be very
Okay, so
good for me.
मैं आपके प्रश्नों से परेशान नहीं हो रहा. Your question will be useful for others also. Now, the how much time you should give, that depends on, suppose you may be preparing exclusively for civil services. There may be somebody who may be doing a job. There may be somebody who is in the colleges, in master's degree. Suppose those who are in job, they won't have much time. But those who are preparing exclusively, my recommendation will be that minimum 10 hours they should give. Starting with newspapers, current affairs, optional subjects. Even I will go up to 10 to 15 for 6 months. Second, it is not important that how many hours you are giving. Important is how much your understanding. And for that, your peer group discussion, suppose you are going for library and somebody is appearing for civil services, you can discuss with him today's newspaper or important events or even subject. So that hours is not important. Content or understanding is more important. Okay?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sir, I am having one more question.
Yes.
Sir, nowadays I watch the Drishti IAS mock interviews.
Okay.
So my question is, how much questions are relatable to the real interview? The questions which are asked in mock interview, how much questions are relatable to the real interview?
आप मान के चलें कि just exactly of that those who are in the mock interview, they are the senior civil servants, and though that the questions may not be repeated, this is replica of those kind of questions. These are very reliable, whether it is next IAS or Bajirao or whatever. They have been picked up on the basis of their experiences. Many of them have been the part of the UPSC selection board. So you trust that. This is exactly the same kind of questions are asked.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next. Why girls candidates are silent? They have been forced to attend this. Okay, please, Sunil.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I am Sunil Kumar from Ramakrishna Mission Sidgoda, Jamshedpur. Sir, my doubt is, sir, how to choose optional during, sir, graduation for preparation.
What are you doing right now?
Sir, I am doing BA in Political Science Honors.
And this is first year, second year, third year?
Sir, this is my second year.
Second year, then the political science, when you are pursuing political science BA, then I think you should plan for this and this will help you. This will help you in your civil services as well as in your getting good marks in your graduation. So for you should not be any doubt. But not only the political science, now you take +2 history, political science, NCERT books also. And this social science subjects are very useful in general studies and everything. So
Yes,
you
yes.
should not have any doubt for that. And I will recommend that you must have the political science only. Don't go for anywhere else.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah,
Sir,
please.
from when, sir, from when should I start answer writing?
No, again, the question is you are already doing graduation. Answer writing, you start right now. That will help you in graduation also. The preparation for graduation will supplement your main exam also. सुनिए, मैं फिर से कहा कि इसके लिए कोई ऐसा नहीं होता कि आप BA के बाद में तुरंत शुरू करेंगे. Those who are successful, they start parallel preparing for civil services. आप इसके कुछ लास्ट ईयर के क्वेश्चन पेपर लीजिए, उनके एस्से के टॉपिक लीजिए एंड देन स्टार्ट राइटिंग फॉर दैट. ओके?
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Someone has raised hand. Please ask your question.
कोई बात नहीं दोस्तों, मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा ब्रीफ में और कुछ क्वेश्चन आपके आए. अगर कोई और है तो अच्छा है, अदरवाइज माय बेस्ट विशेस टू यू एंड योर कोऑर्डिनेटर, योर टीचर्स. दे आर टेकिंग इंटरेस्ट और आपका भी वो है तो अल्टीमेटली यू विल सक्सीड. एंड माय लास्ट एडवाइस, मस्ट अपीयर इन सिविल सर्विस. आप उसकी तैयारी करेंगे तो स्टेट सर्विस निकलेगी, बैंकिंग ऑफिसर्स निकलेगा, और भी एग्जाम जो होते हैं BDO या दूसरे भी होते हैं उसमें सफल हो गए. सिविल सर्विसेज की जैसे कहते हैं हाथी के पाँव में सबका पाँव आ जाता है. मस्ट अपीयर, प्लान फॉर दैट. ऑल द बेस्ट. ओके?
Okay. Sir, once again, thanks a lot. I'm really grateful to you because as you know, sir, हमारा यहाँ जो जो जोड़े हैं, most of them belong to very remote areas, and maybe they do not have that I think opportunity to go to the best coaching centers. So directly they are coming in contact with you. I think that they are really fortunate because that kind of suggestion, that kind of advice which they are getting, nowhere it will be available, and it will directly benefit them. So once more, sir, a lot of
मेरा
thanks.
मेरा आशीर्वाद और मेरा भी उम्मीद ऐसे ही लोगों से है जो रूरल एरिया के हैं, जिनके पास में ज़्यादा सुविधाएं नहीं हैं, और उनको तो जरूर बैठना चाहिए, क्योंकि आई फील these people, these boys contribute for nation building more than those who are rich. मेरा आशीर्वाद, शुभकामनाएं आपको, ठीक है? थैंक यू.
Thanks a lot, sir. So all the boys and girls who have joined, a last word for you. If you are listening to me, every month we shall be planning this, and twice at least, once Mr. Sumit Kumar Thakur and then Mr. Prempal Sharma, they will come in rotation every month. So you please make yourselves available. Am I clear? And Somnath, I can see Avijit. Avijit has been very much active. Somnath, when you are in a group, you please try that you should also start sharing your experiences or what kind of preparations you are doing. You share your questions, views. You are already in the group. So make it a very, I think that effective, and I think that very live group. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay?
Yes,
so every day, at least a few, I think, general knowledge questions, current affairs, these things you keep sharing with each other. That will definitely help, because it will be almost like peer learning, isn't it? And Abhijit, Somnath, Sunil, I think Chilika was also there. I could see him. So every one of you, please stay connected with each other. Okay, thank you all for joining. Once more.
Sir, one more
So I
request.
think
Sir, one request. Sir, one request,
Yeah,
please. Sir, please keep these classes on Sundays or any holiday, because other days I am having classes and coachings.
Okay. Today is Sunday.
Yes,
so it's
today is
good
Sunday,
for
sir,
you.
but last when on the 15th August you kept the class, that day I had having class.
You are
Yes, sir.
in the right track. All of you, Sunil, keep trying. Success
Yes,
will
sir.
be yours. Only it is a matter of time. Right? Thank you
Yes,
all.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Join.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you so much, sir. Good night.